Today's Monday, June 24th, and the futures market has been trading for a little over an hour now. So, this is officially the trading session for Tuesday, June 25th. And as of the time of this recording, the spot price for the micro natural gas futures, ticker symbol /MNG, is currently quoted at $2.93. And since the futures market started trading at 6 p.m. Eastern, it's down about a penny. So what I'm showing here is the 7-day look back, and I've marked up reasonable support and resistance levels. The first one is sitting at $2.72. I'm just going to round it up. The dotted line was my initial support level, but price, as it was trending to the downside, fell a lot more than my initial support level had indicated. So here, this appears to be a double bottom, which is a bullish signal. And as a result of that, price ran back to the upside, hitting a 7-day high of $2.95. However, this gray line is a projected support resistance level as well. It's not confirmed yet from my perspective, but I thought I'd mark it up here. And now that price is up here, what was a double bottom could now just be the formation of a double top, which is a bearish signal. So this up here, or this entire move here, could be considered as the first top. And if price is unable to break above with any further continuation to the upside, and price does get rejected, this could be the start of the second top, which would then be, from my perspective, be a double top, which is a bearish signal. And what I'm referring to is that, switching over to the education tab, here's a full description of a double top, but clearly what I'm focused on is this area right here. It says, being clearly reversal patterns, double tops appear in the uptrend and reverse it to the downside. And here's a simple diagram of that. So that gray line I had was the upper horizontal line, and that blue support level I have is the bottom horizontal line, and we have these two peaks, which eventually leads to a pullback. So again, this is pure speculation, but in anticipation for a pullback, I took a small position. I shorted one futures as I was reviewing this. It appears that the current market structure is inside this ascending channel. So if this gray horizontal bar continues to hold as a strong resistance level, I'm speculating that by the time price reaches the bottom yellow trend line, it's possible that that's when this market structure, this uptrend, could be broken for a potential retest of this lower support level. So I did take a short, as mentioned. This is just a visual markup as to where I took the short. It was at $2.93. I only shorted one futures, and I do have a stop order sitting right here, which is about 35 ticks away. It's sitting at $2.96. So if price does break to the upside and reaches this point, this order will then get executed, closing my trade out, capping my loss to about $35. On the other side of the trade, I have my take profit target sitting down here. So if I'm risking 35, I'm looking to make this a 1 to 4 risk to reward. So this is a $140 target price sitting at, again, $2.79. So just to put things into perspective, opening up active trader, my entry price is right here, $2.93, which is what I marked up on the chart. The number of futures is -1, so I shorted one futures. The current position is losing $2. And right here, my entry price is marked up by these yellow arrowheads on either side of price, which is effectively the zero line on the profit and loss side of the ledger. So if I scroll up to my stop order, it's sitting right here at $2.967, which equals to a $35 loss. So, and on the other side, this is sitting at 140. So if I scroll all the way down to my limit order, which is right here, which is a soft target of $140. So I can adjust both orders higher or lower, but I thought right now I'll just leave it here. Also of note, there is this gap in price. So if there's a pullback, it is possible that price may come back down, filling this gap. So if it does appear to be going that way, then I will start walking my limit order lower, ideally right back down to the support level. So that's the current status of this position. I will do periodic updates as the trade works its way through. So until something more significant occurs, I'll pause it here and I'll be back in a few hours. So, a quick update. Today is Wednesday, June 26th, and the stock market will start trading in about 21 minutes. But this is the status check on the micro nat gas short. As of the time of this recording, the spot price is quoted at $2.79. So, as I mentioned in the initial recording, it appears that the pullback is in full swing, I guess. That double top is on its way to completion as price is approaching the support level of $2.71. So what I've done is now that price has been pulling back, I walked my stop slightly ahead of my short entry. So this way I'm guaranteeing that this is a risk-free trade at this point. So if there was a significant spike to the upside, this stop order will close out the trade at a profit, regardless of the dollar amount. On the other side of the trade, I did walk my limit order a little lower than the current 7-day low of $2.67. And right now, it's just sitting at $2.65. So this is just a soft target. I will continue walking it down if price does break below this support level. So with all things said, opening up active trader, the position is up $142. Here's my entry price, $2.93, and the number of futures I shorted. So this is the current status. I'll pause it again, and I'll be back when something more significant does occur. So, a quick update. Today is Friday, June 28th, and the stock market has been trading for almost 2 hours now. But this is a status check on the nat gas short. So, as of the time of this recording, nat gas is quoted at $2.64. And since I entered this trade this past Monday, price has been trending to the downside and has ultimately broken below this local support level, sitting at $2.72. And nat gas just hit a 7-day low of $2.62 a few minutes ago. So as price was trending to the downside, I've narrowed my stop and limit order to where they currently are. So my stop order, this insurance policy, is sitting at $2.68. So if price does run up and fills this order, this is about a $250 take profit at this point. And down here is my limit order. This is where I really want to close this trade out. It's sitting at $2.60, and this is about a $325 take profit. So just to put things into perspective, open up active trader, position is now up $294, and it was up as much as $305 before air quote bouncing. But if I scroll down just a little bit, here's my limit order. It's sitting right here at 2.607 for a $325 take profit. And my stop order is sitting right here at a $251 protection. So what I'm going to do is, because I really don't want to hold on to this trade heading into the weekend, and because the futures market will suspend trading in about 5 hours, I really want to close this position out before then. So what I'm most likely going to do is I'm going to start narrowing my stop order lower. So I'll probably just walk it down to like $275, right? So if I bring it down to this price point, that would equate to a $275 take profit, which is about $20 away from getting filled. However, I really want to close this out at my limit order of $2.60, 2.607 for that $325 take profit. So I'll do all this offline, but this is the current status because I really want to close this out. I think the next status check will be when this position is closed out. I'll try and record it. I'll set alarms to notify me of those things. So that's the current status. I'll pause it again, and hopefully I'll be back in a few hours, and this trade is closed. So I've narrowed my stop and limit order. It's a lot tighter now. So my stop is sitting here at 2.644 for a $288 take profit. And I did walk my limit order higher. It's sitting at a little over $300 at 2.631. So here are these markers for the closing of this trade. I think now it's going to fill the stop order. So I'll just stay quiet for a little bit, and hopefully I'll capture the recording or the closing of this trade. I'll give it another 6-7 seconds, and then I'll pause it again. I don't want to take this recording too long. But those are the current values for closing this trade out. Although I'm tempted to bring it down even lower to 290 right here at 2.642. So for the futures trade, for every tick up or down, it's a profit or loss of $1. So if I do get closed out at my stop order, then that's a measure of 288 ticks from my entry. And if I do get closed out at my limit order at $301, and that is equal to 301 ticks from my short entry. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and I'll be back hopefully in a minute or so. Okay, I just made a quick adjustment. I've walked my stop order a little lower. It's now sitting at $290 at 2.642. So I've narrowed my orders even tighter. It's about an 11 tick wide spread between my stop order and limit order. And we have price hung up in the middle. So it's just a bit of a tug of war right now. I'll pause it again, and I'll be back. Okay, I've timed it even more. I've walked it down just one more tick, my stop order. So now it's a 10 tick spread. I have my stop at 291 and my limit at 301. So right now it's the limit order has a slight edge. We're about 4 ticks away from getting closed out. It just needs to come down just a little bit more. So it's sitting right here. So I need to get the bid to come down at least 4 more ticks. 1, 2, 3, and if it drops to 2630, then that should be enough to fill this order. So the bid is right here, the highlighted spot price. and I think I'll pause it again. Yeah, I just got closed out. It closed me out at 2631. So I got my $301. Yeah, so this was a good trade. I'm surprised it took this long. It took the entire week, so it closed me out. The low on this candlestick right here is exactly at my limit order, 2.631. So, and if nat gas continues trending lower, that's fine. It's just that I did not want to hold this position over the weekend, because if for some reason price bounces, then I just want to protect the gains as best as possible. So again, I was able to short the position while price was trending to the upside, and found this resistance level, this gray rectangle. And subsequent to entering this trade this past Monday, price eventually broke down and had quickly grinded all the way down, found support, and then has fallen at this point right here. So, yeah. So until the next trade setup, I'll see you.